Alright, so we're on our feet. Go ahead and bring your feet together at the top of the mat. And I want you to lift and spread the toes, and then kind of try to put each of the 10 toes down. And that's even more important if you're not on a solid surface and you're on the grass. I want you to actually be able to feel grounded. And then from there, you press down through the feet and see if you can feel the rest of your body start to rise. And we're going to just try to make space today. The press down will help you expand upward. So even in your spine, in your core, in your waistline, you can even lift a little under the armpits, draw the head up. Just make space in your body. And then take a deep breath. Let's reach the arms high. You'll feel even more space. Exhale, the arms come down. Nice. Again. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, arms come down. And with that intention of making more space, inhale, really reach. And then exhale, forward fold. Feel the back body get some length. Let the head down. Breathe deep. Let's lift halfway. Put the fingers on the shin. Come to a flat back. Engage your core. And then exhale, fold deeply. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Flatten the back. Chest comes out. And then exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, lift. Lengthen. Engage the core. Exhale, fold the head. Bow humbly. And then with a flat back, rise to standing. Push down through your feet. Reach your arms high. Make some space. And then the hands come to the heart. Good. Again, inhale. Reach both arms. Let's drop the right arm down by the right side. Take a little stretch over to the right. Feel the left side body open up. Just make space. You push down and out through your feet, but you really reach up with your fingers. That's it. And then let's lift the right arm all the way out and up, and then drop the left one down, and just see if you can feel the same way on the other side. Just play. Reaching down a little with the left, reaching up with the right. Maybe even turn your gaze up toward your hands so you're looking at the direction you're moving. That's it. And then the left arm sweeps all the way out and up. And then let's take our arms down and behind our back. As you clasp your fingers together, can you open up the chest? Feel a stretch across the front of your shoulders and your chest. Take a deep breath right up into that space, and then go ahead and fold forward. See if you can keep that space across the shoulders and not let the shoulder heads round forward. Now we're going to stay in a forward fold, but I'd like you to bend your left knee and turn your left shoulder toward the knee, and see if you can twist your chest open to the right. So be generous with the bend in the left knee, but keep the right leg straight, and then see if you can keep both heels down. Right? You bend the knee so the hip drops. And then just switch it to the other side. The right knee bends, the feet stay grounded. You just turn the right shoulder toward the knee and open the left chest. See if you can look up. And then take the gaze down, soften both knees, and release your hands. And then this time we're not going to use a flat back. We're going to roll up slowly. So you push down through your feet, you pull in your belly, and you rise up one vertebra at a time. Good. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale, forward fold. Fold deeply. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step back to plank. Take a moment in your plank pose to see if there's a way to create space. It could be the way you ground down into the 10 toes. Lift your knees a little. Lift your hips a little bit. Take your gaze forward. Let's all take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, lower down onto the belly. Shift your weight a little forward as you come down. And then inhale into cobra. Nice. Release the chest back down. And and move back into downward facing dog. All the way up and back. The hips are high, the head is low. And again, is there some way to be in this pose that is making more space in your body? Maybe the legs get a little straighter. The arms get a little straighter. The shoulders soften a little. The side waist grows. There's a little bit of pushing and pulling so that you expand. Let's lift the right leg high in the air behind us. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, go ahead and step the right foot forward to the right hand and rise into high crescent lunge. And so we're going to ground down and out through the feet, and that's that same idea that we're pushing down to rise up. So if you root down and out through the feet, you can actually expand and reach up without becoming unsteady. This is really, really good. Can we lift and widen the chest? Pull the armpits back just a little bit. Just like that. Take one more breath, and then open your arms like a T, and we're going to twist to the right side. Hold your head high, and maybe draw your tailbone down. Again, see if you can make more space in the reach across your arms, the length of the arms expanding out of the chest, especially the right one. And take one more breath in. And then slow motion, put your left hand on the ground. Once it touches down, twist a little deeper. So that left hand goes down and we twist a little deeper. And if your head feels heavy, it's probably because you're letting it hang. Can you lift your head up? Make it feel like an extension of the spine. Take one more breath and twist deeper on your exhale. And then the eyes go down, the hands go down. We're going to step back to plank. Lower ourselves down slow, again, a little bit forward. And then inhale into cobra. Beautiful. Lift from the belly, lift from the hips, go to downward facing dog. The hips rise, the head drops low. And the whole time we're moving and breathing. We're creating an alchemy of the movement and the breath. Let's lift the left leg high up behind us. And then step the left foot to the left hand. Please rise on an inhalation. And we hold here for a moment just to make sure that we're working in all of the directions. There is a sensation of pushing down and out through the feet, that grounded feeling into the earth. And then we reach up like we mean it, and maybe from the armpit, maybe we pull back a little bit, broaden the chest, reach through the fingers. Keep that nice broad feeling in the chest, expand your arms wide, and then we twist to the left side. Sometimes that twist takes us off balance, so you got to move slowly, deliberately. You've got to stay connected to your foundation. Today it's not about working hard, it's about working smart. Open the chest. Lean back a little bit. Make space. If anything feels like it's compressed or gripping, see if you can soften it and expand it. Expansion makes the same kind of tension as gripping. It's just a different way of using the muscle. One pulls it tight, the other one squeezes it tight. But today we're going to make space. Now in slow motion, a little bit of control. Take that right hand down to the earth, touch down on her, and then twist yourself open a little bit deeper. Here the back leg stays straight and strong, it stays lifted. So we're pushing back through that right leg and pulling forward through the crown of your head. You can use the pressing of the right hand to open the chest more. You remember how much you were opening your chest when you were in water wheel. So don't lose that here. Don't dump into your right shoulder. Push down so your chest rises up. We'll take one more breath and twist a little more on the exhale. And then look down. Put your hand down. Step into plank. Let's move through it. Exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. walk our feet right up to the top of the mat. Take your time, do it with some style, do it with some grace. Place your feet together at the top of the mat, and then lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Bend your knees, sink your hips, chair pose. Utkatasana. Check in with your footprints, they really matter. The way you stand in your feet, centered in the heels, distributing weight through your toes, all of this matters. And then see if you can squeeze your hamstrings. So the back of your legs are going to work a little bit to make you sit a little bit deeper. Oh, just like that. And then push through your feet and come all the way up. Stretch really long and tall. Make space in the front of the body. Make the hip bones push forward gently. And then bring your hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Let's go to plank. Step it back, hold for just a moment. Deliberately, slowly, mindfully, shift your weight a little forward and lower down. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. This time, right foot steps up to the right hand, but the left foot turns flat. We're going to come on up for warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. So we're facing forward. The chest plate forward, the arms up to the sky. And again, we build foundation so that we can actually feel the expansion of the pressing down and the rising up. So both feet right now have a job to do. Distribute the weight evenly in both of your footprints, and then make sure you're standing equally over both legs. We tend to lean forward in this pose, so just check yourself. How does it feel if you lean back just a little bit? Can you feel the weight go in the back foot? Now, keep reaching up with everything you've got. It starts down at the pelvic floor and the belly. You're going to reach through the waist all the way to your fingers. And then as you're reaching up, bend the right knee. Yeah. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, take a flow. The hands come down. We push into the floor as we step back and lower, all the way down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps. Just turn the right foot flat. Build your foundation. Rise up upon it so that you feel a sense of confidence and stability. And then when we build that foundation, we can expand out of it in all of the directions. This pose is moving up and down. It's moving forward and back. And it's moving left and right. We want to make sure all of those little micro movements are happening in harmony, that they're happening in synchronicity, they're happening with mindfulness. You've got to look for them all, feel them all. Can you turn your chest plate forward? Can you bring the right side of your body a little more forward as the left side pulls back? Feel for all of those things, and it's directed by the way you ground in your feet. Now, as you reach up, bend the left knee for that last touch, that last bit of space. And then on your exhale, come on out. Hands down, step back, lower slowly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, head low, arms and legs straight, looking for space. When you're ready, look forward and slowly, carefully walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Please bring them together between your hands and then lift halfway. Inhale. Fold deeply. Exhale. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach your arms, chair pose. Check in with a little bit of core integration and a little bit of work at the back of the legs. Squeeze the hamstrings a little to draw yourself down into your seat. Lengthen through the side waist as you reach through your fingers. This is the part of the pose where you start to make a face. right? And so just change it, put a smile on. Like, I know you're working hard, and I know I'm probably keeping you longer than you want to be there. But could you imagine if you were just willing to tolerate just a little bit longer hold, how much stronger you might get, how much quicker that might happen. So sit just a little deeper and then push through your feet, use your muscles, come out, stretch long and tall, make space, and then bring your hands back to the heart. Good, inhale again, let's reach our arms. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. We're going to go to plank and lower on the exhale. No pause in the plank this time, just come right down. Breathe in deeply as you take your back bend, extend the spine, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps up, left foot turns flat, warrior one. One breath, feel all of the feels, make all of those movements, and then exhale, come right back down. Hands go down, we step back and we lower. Moving with the breath, just finding a flow. And then we touch down dog and come in on the other side. Left foot steps, right foot flat, rise on the inhale. And then right back down on the exhale. Don't let the pace of the practice make it sloppy. Work slow, work deliberately, work with your breath. And then we all meet in downward facing dog. Nicely done. Take a few breaths here. Push back a little, make a little space. And then look forward. Let's walk our feet right back up to the hands. Halfway lift when you get there. Inhale. Fold deeply on the exhale. Finishing strong, bend your knees, sink your hips, show me that chair pose. And then push through your feet, come right back out. Bring the hands right to the heart. All right, standing tall, right leg stays grounded, left knee lifts up to the belly. See if you can feel the sensation of the right leg pressing down and the left knee lifting up. They're both doing something, and they're doing it equally. And then again, expansion happens as we send the left leg back and the head forward. Again, pulling in two different directions and allowing the muscles to hug up onto the bones. And then nice and easy, just place your left foot back down. Stand on the left leg, feel the ground, and then lift the right knee up. Just feel the pushing down and the lifting up happening at the same time. Sometimes we get so focused on just lifting the top leg that we forget that they're both doing the same thing. And then it's right leg back and head forward. We move slowly, deliberately, and we expand in both directions. Stay focused. And then step that foot down slowly. Take a moment here. Close your eyes. If you found yourself getting annoyed by the sound of the siren or distracted, switch it. How about a little prayer for wherever they're going? And a little gratitude for the fact that they go when we call. Something's happening. There's something happening in this world all the time that's bigger than us. I don't think anything is deliberately happening to annoy us. And so sometimes we can just open up our hearts a little bit. Yoga goes on. But how nice would it be to feel gratitude and prayer instead of frustration? Every moment in life is offering you a choice. Take a deep breath, reach your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway on the inhale. Let's go to plank and lower on the exhale. Breathe in deeply, take cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. This is so good. I want you to come up high on your toes, shift your weight forward, shoulders over the wrist, and then softly put your knees down for tabletop. Yep. reach the right arm forward and the left leg back, and see if you can apply the same principles. We push down so we rise up. There's no sinking into the left shoulder. We're extending out with everything we can, the right arm straight, the left leg straight, making everything reach, and then lift it a little bit. See if you can start to feel some of your back body working. Is your left knee straight? Can you feel that? Left knee straight, yeah? And then from the glute, can you lift your left leg a little higher? Just like that. Keep it, but now bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, make a bind. If you can't make the bind, just pretend you are. Keep reaching them toward each other and keep your gaze forward. Keep the gaze forward. So there's a temptation to turn your body to the right here, but I want you to keep your chest square. Keep pushing down through the left arm so there's no collapse, and then kick the left leg up and back. Keep looking forward. Amazing. And then just gently release it. Put your knee down, put your hand down. Feel your body get that sense of ease. And then we switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Some of you do not realize that your back leg is bent because you're worried so much about getting it to go high so your foot is in the air. But what if you straightened that right leg and you reached back instead of up? Feel the quadricep working. So we're using our extenders, right? The triceps and the quadriceps. Making the body long while we push down to rise up, and then lifting a little. Feeling from the back of the shoulder, from the glute, where the lift comes from. And then maybe we reach back with that bent knee, with that left hand, and we try to find our foot behind us and look forward, chest plate forward. Either way, that right leg is going to kick up toward the sky, up and back. It might be pulling your chest open, or you might just have your hand wrapped behind your back, keeping the chest open yourself. The bind isn't everything, but it does make for a really nice energetic connection that helps you expand and make more space. Make sure that knee is lifted, lifting. That's it, Jason. Pick it up higher. And then release the hand, release the foot. Sit back for one breath, child's pose. Just to curl your tailbone the other way in case there was any congestion or compression going on. Today we want space. And then rise back up into your tabletop. Tuck your toes, float your knees. 3 breaths. Not a long time, but just enough to create a little bit of heat, a little core integration. Straighten the legs for downward facing dog. Let's all breathe in here. And then look forward and walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Bring the feet together. Take your time. That's it. Lift halfway. Inhale. Fold deeply. Exhale. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Chair pose. And then push through your legs. Come up. Get long. Down by your sides. Inhale, arms reach. Simple transition. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to lift on the in-breath and then soften the knees so you can put your hands down and step the right leg back. Right knee is going to touch down gently. And then make a little space. Can you slide that right leg back a little further and open the left foot a little wider? Both hands can move to the inside and just bow your head forward. So you really want to slide the right knee back and take the left one wide. Be generous with your stance. You have a whole mat. You're a whole human, like a full-size human. Put yourself on the space of your whole mat. Right? Sometimes we're so stingy with our spacing, and it feels better to open up. Today we're making space. Now, can you drop the right hip down a little lower? Oh, the right hip, not your elbows, not your chest, but let your hip drop a little little bit lower. Feel the length that's happening there. And then we're going to keep that hip where it is, but slowly rise onto our fingertips, lift our head, lift our chest. Do you feel something else happening? Length through that whole right side. Now, take your left hand on your right knee and add a twist. Again, accentuating left hand, left knee, twisting to the left. Accentuating the length that's happening in the right side body. Now, can you bend the right knee behind you, lift that foot in the air, and reach back with your left hand, see if you can make the bind again. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Try it out. I think you can do it. Oh. Kicking back the foot will open up the chest. Squeezing the heel towards your glute is going to fire up your quadriceps. So pick which way you want to move, make space. And then really gently let it go. Don't flick your foot back to the floor. Put both hands down. Let's tuck the right toes and take plank. Hold your plank, but roll it onto your left side for Vashisthasana. Shift the weight off of that right arm and into the left side. Lift the arm high, make space. Lift your hips, lift your belly, lift under the armpits. Draw your head back. And then return to plank and lower, nice and slow. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, find your way to down dog. Mindfully, we're pressing with our strength, we're pulling with our muscles. We're not sinking into gravity, we're resisting it in all of the directions. And then we're going to simply walk our feet up to the top of the mat.
So we wanted to come to you direct.
Bend your knees, sink your hips, chair pose.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Squeeze the hamstring. Squeeze a little at the crease of the hips. Get down in that pose and then push out of it and make space. Reach high and long, and then bring your hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, arms reach. We're just going to keep playing. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Soften your knees, touch your hands down. Step that left leg back. It's a long lunge to the back of the mat. The knee touches down, and then we get generous. A little longer, a little wider, with both hands on the inside. And then bow your head and just make peace with what you're feeling. As the head is heavy, and we drop into the hips, you can try to bend your right knee a little bit more. Just put back just a little bit. And then bend your knee. And then you see if you can just explore a little bit, bringing the left hip a little lower. Left hip a little lower. And as you feel that little bit of press down through the left hip, you can start to lift your head and lift up onto your fingertips. Start to lift the chest. Pay attention to what you're feeling in the left side of your body. Take a couple breaths here. And then, right hand goes up onto the right knee. We begin a twist here. Every time we add a layer, there's new sensations. Keep the head and chest up. Returning from your waistline. You know you felt that earlier in the twisting that we did. And then see if you can bend your left knee. Lift that foot up behind you. You can probably see it in your peripheral vision. Reach back with the right arm. See if you can grab the pinky toe side. Try and help. There you go. Now bend the right knee and open the chest. There you go. The kick back is going to open the chest more, and then squeezing the heel toward the glute is going to fire up the sensation on the front of your left leg. So you decide where you're making space. Feel your body start to neutralize. And we take our side plank. We take it to the right this time. Left arm goes high. Lots of ways to modify. Try to keep the hips high, head back. Yep, head back if you can. Yes, that's it. Take a last breath and then return slowly to your plank. Lower down, nice and slow. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps up, left foot turns in. Virabhadrasana 1, returning to warrior 1. And we'll add just a little bit of love here. So see if you can build that foundation based on everything that we did in the first round and everything else that we've been starting to open. Ground into your feet. Really feel the purpose between both of your feet. You're bringing the left side of the body a little more forward, the chest plate square, so that back leg, you push into the back leg, but you bring that left side of the body a little more forward. Yeah. Now, can you keep that left side feeling long by reaching the left arm even more and then dropping the right one behind your back and adding a twist? The chest starts to turn all the way to the right. We keep grounding into both feet. Don't be afraid to bend that right knee. The whole pose is moving in all directions. Twisting, turning, reaching up, reaching down, bending the front knee, leaning back, all of it. See if you can feel yourself moving in every direction. And then take a really good long breath. Exhale it out. One more breath and then twist deeper on the exhale. There you go. And then both arms come up. Inhale, go ahead and flow. Hands down, step back, lower. I really like how you're moving today. And when we say take a flow, that could mean stepping back to down dog. It could mean that you do the full vinyasa. You can also add variations or take anything away. It's a way for us to clear the slate and give ourselves a little bit of neutrality so we can come into the other side. Left foot steps, right foot flat. Rise up facing forward, warrior 1. Build it from your feet. Round both of the feet, work both of your legs. The right leg internally rotates so that you can get that right side of the body a little bit more forward. The arms are reaching, the chest plate is wide. And then right arm keeps reaching. Right arm keeps reaching. And then drop your left arm down and behind you. Without changing your feet, can you turn your chest to the left? You feel it when you push that right pinky toe and you pull that right pinky finger that you're making space. Some of you have soft arms in the air. What if you really reach that arm? Yeah. Create space. Tailbone can drop a little bit. Turn your chest a little bit deeper. And then just face forward. Reach both arms up. Take a breath and then take a flow. Make it yours. Stay with your breath. Maybe it's just 3 long breaths. I love it. Slow movement. Back bend and then down dog. All right. Let's look at the hands and just start walking our feet up to the top of the mat. Lift halfway. Inhale. Hold deeply. Exhale. Bend your knees, sink your hips, feel it. Crease of the hips, back of the hamstrings. Just use your legs well. Stay long through the torso and then come on up. Reach for the sky. And then the hands come right to the heart. So we're going to go back to something we did earlier. We're going to stand in the right leg, but lift the left knee. And there's a push down and a lift up. And then we're going to go back again to something we did earlier. That left leg is going to go back as the head goes forward, and we want to work equally. And go ahead and bend the left knee behind you. Reach back with your left hand, grab your left foot, and then extend your right arm forward as you kick back and try to expand. Coming into the dancer pose, the king dancer. So good, everyone. one. Kick back as much as you reach forward. Feel the expansion. Feel the work we've been doing the whole practice. And then come out with some grace. Put the feet down. Bring your hands to your heart. You can put a smile on your face. That was pretty good. Yeah. It's okay to feel joy bubble up. It's also okay to feel a little frustrated, but be patient. Be patient with yourself as you learn. Second side's usually a little better. So again, we just try to balance on one leg. Stand on your left leg. Pull the right knee up to the chest. The balanced action starts here. You're pushing down with the standing leg as much as you're lifting the right one. And then it's head forward, leg back. See if you can work in balance. That's it. You got to hold that balance. And then eventually start bending the right knee. Bring the foot a little closer. Try to reach back and make the bind. And then before you start kicking, extend your left arm forward. That's it. You feel that forward and back. The down and the up. The in and the out. The left and the right. You've got it. And if you lift your leg a little higher and lower your head a little more, it expands even more. And then just come out with some grace. Put your foot down. Bring your hands back to your heart. That was beautiful. Take a breath. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let's flow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, unfold. Lift halfway. Inhale. Go to plank and lower on your exhale. Be kind to yourself. Be mindful of your movements. Inhale for cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We've been quite linear. We've been in the front of the hips and in the hamstrings. We haven't really turned open yet today, so let's walk our hands to the back of the mat. With nice wide feet and a nice wide stance, let's go ahead and take Malasana. It's a nice deep squat at the back of the mat, an opportunity to open your knees up. And sometimes when we do this pose, we have to go a little wider. Again, it's like that idea of being a little more generous with your stance, like opening the feet. You also might find that you're on your toes and you can't get your heels down. If that's the case, just be okay with it. Our bone structure is different. Our flexibility in this moment in time, going outward, is not so loose. And so be patient with your body parts. The ankles, the knees, the hips, they're all deeply flexing right now. See if you can push down through your feet and lift a little through the pelvic floor. Take a little pressure off the joints and support yourself. That's it. Beautiful. And then go ahead and put your hands down in front of you. Let your tail drop and your chin drop forward and round your lower back. Chin down. And so there's a rounded feeling in the spine here. Chin to the chest, tailbone tucking under. And then you can slowly start to straighten your legs. As they straighten, you can turn your feet straight. Nicely done. Soften the knees and roll yourself up nice and slow. Take your time, come to standing. Not my best transition, but for the sake of time, just turn to the left. Face the long edge of the mat and open your feet wide. The toes can be out a little wider than the heels, and then bend both knees. So we're going to keep the hips open, and we're going to do a little core work. Think about drawing the tailbone down, a little squeeze on those hamstrings. Hold your head high. Go ahead and take your arms out like a T. Arms straight out. And so I want you to work a little bit in your obliques. So you're going to feel this in your waistline. When we do triangle pose, we have our arms out like this and we just tip to one side. So we're going to do that here. Right arm goes down inside the knee. press your forearm into your leg and open your chest big. Try not to bend your right waist too much. Keep it long. Tail down, head back. Tail down, head back. Get long. Both knees are bent equally. You didn't just go to the right side. Make sure that left knee is bending. Left knee is bending. Drop down a little lower. And then pull in your belly and come back up to center. Good, let's do it to the other side. Thank you, David, that was really sweet. And so we tip to the left. We press the forearm inside the knee, keep the chest wide open, keep the head back. Tail down, head back, both knees bending. Oh, there's so much going on here. Can you feel all of it? Both knees bending. Come on, drop it down a little. Drop it like a top. And then come back to center. And then straighten your legs. Beautifully done. Turn your feet in, and then go ahead and fold forward. So the toes turn in, the heels turn out, and we rest. Okay. Let's lift up to a flat back, straighten the legs. Bring your hands to heart center. This is not a big movement, but it's purposeful. Keeping the back flat and the head out. Can you bend the right knee? Bless you. Yeah. That's it. Try not to rest anything on that right leg. Keep the elbow in front of the knee. Keep the core working. And then nice and easy up and over to the other side. Be more generous with your stance. I want to feel the inseam of that right leg long now. Heels a little wider. Sharon, and put that right heel out just a little more. Yeah. That's it. And then up and over to the other side. Right leg bends, head up, chest up. Flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Everything integrated here. And then again, a smooth transition up and over to the other side. You can feel all of it. Make space. Tail back, head forward. I like it. Return to the center, put your hands down, and then slowly walk your hands toward the top of the mat, and as you go, turn your feet. Right here, you can step your right leg back into plank and lower down slow. Inhale for cobra, and exhale, down dog. Very nice. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, and on the exhale, come into a seat. So we're just going to sit for a moment. You can sit on your heels, or you can cross your legs. Yep. Hold your head high. Take your time here. If you want to take a wipe or a sip, it's okay, but you can also just meet yourself exactly where you are. Don't try to fix anything. Feel it drip. Like, feel the heat you created. Feel the experience you're having. This is a quiet moment. We close our eyes and we go inward. So we close our eyes, we go inward here. Wonderful. Magical. We can always hold the space for a little bit of that, even when everything feels a little crazy. When your inner world or your outer world doesn't feel right, could you just open a space for a little bit of the magic and the mystery? Like, what is it that makes us feel like this, just from breathing and moving together in community? Can we hold on to those little precious things? And we're just going to take 2 more breaths, so just see if you can be in it. Good to be alive breath. Go ahead and drop your chin to your chest, soften your posture for a moment. Maybe blink your eyes open. And as you lift your head and gaze, you can just take your feet and extend them out in front of you. Let's bend the knees so the feet go flat on the mat. And then touch the toes, the ankles, and the knees together. Like you're zipping your legs up. Like if you put that little thing of the zipper in at the toe and then you went like all the way up, right? Imagine that feeling. And then just start to lean back. Keep your feet on the ground. Just start to lean back. As you press into your feet, let's keep the feet on the ground for just a moment. Start to lift your chest and draw your shoulders back. Feel the collarbones wide. Now listen carefully. We're going to keep the toes on the ground but lift the heels. Just feel what that feels like. Now really slowly, can you just start to lift your feet off the ground? Can you keep zipping up? Toes, ankles, knees. Make them touch. So in the lower body, you're trying to squeeze into the midline. And now I ask you to open the upper body wide. So you expand out from the midline in the upper body. Keep the shoulder blades back and down so the chest can stay lifted. Reach out like you mean it in both directions. The hands aren't just kind of hanging there. We're like zipping up the bottom and opening up the top. Yes, because we can. And because our whole practice has been about making space. Lift the chest even more. Now, crazy time. Bring the hands together, touch your palms, and separate your legs. How wide can you go? Just like that. Maybe you can straighten the knees. So we went from wide arms, feet together. Could we go legs out, hands touching, without sinking in the lower back? And then go ahead and bring the legs in. Bend the knees, let the tips of your toes touch down. And then put your heels down and let your head rest onto your knees. With that rounded spine, begin to descend down onto the mat. Once you're on your back, the knees can pull into the belly. Again, a little bit of a squeeze, stretching anything that feels tight. And then both legs go over to the right side. Try to soften into the twist as we make our way toward our relaxation today. If your feet are in the air, let them down. Get rid of any of that tension and melt just a little bit more. Let's slowly and gently find our way through the center and over to the other side. When you get to the other side, notice if there's gripping or holding and see if you can just let it down. It might feel funny to put your feet in the grass, but just do it. Slowly, gently make our way back to the center. Give your knees one more squeeze. And then feel the ease when your feet touch back down on the floor. Feel the hips let go. Feel your spine Come back into its natural curves, and then eventually slide your legs straight down the mat. Welcome a little dose of vitamin D if you're in the sun. We lay ourselves out for purposeful rest. Is the mantra of becoming. Each and every one of us, each and every day, has the potential to step in and become a little bit more of who we are and who we're meant to be. When we practice a physical practice of expansion and awareness, we're tapping into our potential. Not just taking a pose at face value, but seeing its potential, where we can grow. So maybe today as we come up from this rest and we come into our day, we stay in that sense of becoming. We can look back to see who we have become and look toward who we are becoming. When you feel ready, just go ahead and start to gather yourself up. Come on up and sit. And see if even in this first seat there can be a gesture of potential, of expansion. Where we root down just a little bit and we can feel ourselves rise up. And that rooting can be just a simple, tiny press from the outer feet. A rooting of the tail that it helps you to expand upward. And you can hold yourself that way through the day. Like you don't have to walk around like heavy. Like we can actually root to rise, and we can hold the frame of our body with spaciousness and expansion. And maybe that is enough to help us remember that we are all still becoming. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's all take a long, deep breath together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, perfect peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. May the actions of my life and every single one of your lives, our lives, somehow contribute to that happiness and to that freedom for all. We are in this together. There are such beautiful, small, and generous ways that we can be lifting each other up every day. And again, that is a choice. Not only do we attend to our own expansion and our own becoming, but we can all do the same to support that in everyone else. So that we may all know peace, peace, perfect peace. Namaste.